Still just as easy as last time. You'd think by now they would have figured out how to murder their own dictator, or at least get a little tighter security around here. Oh, shit. There's someone actually in here this time. And they're not dead. Huh. And lucid, apparently. Look, there's no reason to pretend like you can't hear me. So, what are you doing in this part of the dungeon? Isn't this specific part reserved for, prisoners of war and or treason? I mean, that's kinda why I chose this place to enter. I mean, there hasn't been an official war in years. And honestly, if there really was someone in here for treason, they wouldn't need me. I was hoping for no witnesses. What's a little pet human doing here? Well, at least I assume you're a pet. Honestly, I don't really care about social standings. No, you're right. I guess it doesn't really matter either way. But I'm curious. And I'm about 15 minutes too early. And I have to kill you anyway. So I really don't see why I can't at least carry your last thoughts. Oh, how cute. Of course I have to kill you. I can't just leave a loose thread to tell others who I am or what I look like, now can I? That'd make me a pretty lousy assassin, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of known for my skill. Out of all the things you could have possibly said, you ask why I have a knife. An assassin. Why does an assassin have a knife? What else would I use? Poison is so much easier to trace back to creatures now, and not to mention most nobles make themselves immune to it anyway. What else could I use? Do you want me to use sickles? A sword? My fangs. Oh, sweet summer child. I don't know what kind of girl you think I am, but I don't just go around sucking blood of every creature I see. That is just straight up disgusting, not to mention a little racist. I mean, who knows where they've been or what they've eaten? I have no idea what's going on in that blood. That's just not smart from any perspective. I mean, what if they didn't have virgin blood? There are so many consequences to getting tangled up in that sort of thing. No, that's not what virgin blood means, dummy. At least around here it's not. Virgin blood, or at least our textbook definition of virgin blood, means you haven't had your blood used in any sort of magic summons or a witch's brew or, well, anything magical in general. It's got nothing to do with a creature's promiscuity or lack thereof. Honestly, where did you come from to learn stuff like that? Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't have to mess around with me. I recognized that you weren't from here the minute I met you. You carry yourself differently from other slaves. I respect that. It's honestly why I'm sort of spilling right now. You're no threat to me, and I plan on ending you anyway, so hey, free therapy session for me. I actually started out as a slave. Yeah. Wasn't pretty. But one day, someone was hired to slay my master. And I guess I was pretty cute back then. Just a sniffling little purple-haired vampire girl begging not to be killed. It's really adorable now that I say it out loud. But he took pity on me that day. He was rather cruel to me from outside perspective. He really cared for me a lot, made sure I never went to bed with an empty stomach, like my other master did, and made sure that I was well protected. He was a good man. People tend to say he had a soft spot for me, and that's what got him killed in the end. I honestly was too young for my first job, and he ended up taking a stab in the back that was meant for me. I mean, the person who did it is dead now, so no harm, no foul, but I don't know. I miss him. You kind of remind me of him. You got the same daring look in your eyes that just lets me know you take no shit from anyone. At least that's what your aura says about you. So tell me, how did you end up getting here? Actually, before you say anything, let me guess. It is Hallows Eve. I'm going to assume that you were sent here by a novice witch for some sort of initiation into some coven. Am I close? Yeah, I figured. They tend to rope unsuspecting humans into such nonsense, and like I said, you reek of witchy tampering, but nothing substantial. Under the, obvious potion smell, you sort of smell good. Fresh blood, not tampered with at all. That's really rare here. You know, maybe this is a sign. A sign that I'm supposed to spare you. Take you under my wing. Something about doing unto others that others would have done unto you. Something like that, I don't know. I can't remember a lot of his old sayings. Of course, you'll have to agree to come with me. I don't want to take you against your will, but I'm also not willing to risk my perfect reputation and leave any loose strings attached. I really don't want you to be a slave either. I don't want to let any creature suffer that way ever again. I could train you. I'm sure you won't make too difficult of a student. Although, being a human would make you quite the liability. I bet you're curious about the change of heart. Well, truth is, I've got a good feeling about you, kid. And as an assassin, you've got to learn to trust your instincts more than any logic. Instincts keep you alive. So, what will it be, human? Life in the shadows with me, or death alone in a cell. I don't have all night, human. You have to choose soon. I've got a monarch to kill by midnight, and, well, I can't just leave you here alone. Wait, why are you glowing? Wait, the witch wouldn't... No. Oh no. Oh, fuck.